Welcome. Do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Exclusive.
Politics Nigeria, Delta 2023, Nigeria 2023 presidential election. There are so many governorship election that has, came up, and we've seen winners from one state to another. Now we have an headline which says Delta 2023. I will work with Ýàhòò boys or Agege. Now, the deputy president of the Senate and governorship candidate of the All Progressive Congress (APC) in Delta State, Senator Agege, has said that he will utilize the potentials of internet fraudsters, otherwise known as Ýàhòò boys. Now, Agege made the promise on Wednesday, November 30th, 2022, during the party's ward-to-ward governorship campaign in the Onitsha North local government area of Delta State, Onitsha Ugbo, Iseloku, and the Onitsha communities. We will harness the potential and ingenuity of the Ýàhòò boys by engaging them in their best positive ways, by also asking them to develop apps, and the state government will be a shareholder. Now, by so doing, we are creating employment for our children, Agege said. Wow, Ýàhòò boys are young Nigerian men who specialize in various types of cybercrime, from petty scam to diversion of FT sums. And that is what it is. And if Agege has said this and is ready to do that, and positive vibes, let it come true. And I like the initiative. But at first, person could first knows that, or yes, or read that he's going to work with Ýàhòò boys. How can that be possible? So in a nutshell, Agege is the deputy senate president, and he knows the antecedent of a younger generation, young ones. Because when we were growing up that time, they said that we were the leaders of tomorrow. The younger generation were the leaders of tomorrow. As it is, we are still puzzling to know where the leadership will come from. Because if you tell me you are the leaders of tomorrow, the tomorrow is now, and now is the tomorrow of yesterday, of yesteryear. So we want to know which angle the youth are. Now it's talking about the Ýàhòò boys. He said, by so doing, we are creating employment for our children, Agege said. Ýàhòò boys are young Nigerian men who specialize in various types of cybercrime, from petty scams to diversion of hefty sums of money. Now, a journalist noticed in 2020 rather, if you measure cybercrime as a country, it will be the world's third largest economy after the United States and China. That's because its predicted cost alone by 2025, in terms of understanding its impact on our global economy, are likely to scale up to $10.5 trillion annually. Now, on the case of Hush Puppy, in correlation and a relationship with what Agege is narrating, Ramon Abbas was born 11 October 1982. He's commonly known as a Hush Puppy. Hush Puppy is a Nigerian former Instagram influencer and convicted Ýàhòò boy. He was sentenced into the United States to 11 years for conspiracy to launder money obtained from business, email compromise, frauds, and other scams, also including schemes that defrauded a United States law firm of about $40 million, illegally transferred $14.7 million from a foreign financial institution, and also targeted to steal $124 million from an English Premier League club, until his arrest by the Dubai police in June 2020 and subsequent extradition to the United States. Also, people posted pictures and videos of his lavish spending on exotic cars, watches, designers, clothes, bags from expensive brands like Gucci, Fendi, and also Louis Vuitton, and of himself boarding helicopters with celebrities, footballers, and Nigerian politicians, or while on charter jets. He claimed to be a real estate developer. He also owes a passport from ST Kitts and Nevis, which was fraudulently obtained through a sham marriage to a St. Kitts and Nevis citizen, thereabout. Wow, that's a good one, a narrative which has been portrayed by Agege. Working with the so-called internet fraudster is going to engage them in positive vibes. Agege said if he's elected or if he is, as it is the deputy president of the Senate and a governorship candidate of the All Progressive Congress (APC) in Delta State. So he's a governorship candidate of All Progressive Congress (APC). So he said if eventually becomes the governor of Delta State, said he's going to engage them into positive work and a positive engagement. That is what it is, because they are engaged in Yahoo, and all Yahoo simply means is fraudulent cyber crime, email compromise, and has been said that it will utilize the potentials of internet fraudsters, otherwise known as Yahoo boys. That's come from Agege. Agege made the promise on Wednesday, November 30th, 2022, during the party's word-to-word governorship campaign in the Ýàhòò North local government area, LGA, of the Delta States, Ýàhòò, Ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀-Òkú, and Ýàhòò communities. Now, we will harness the potential and the ingenuity of the Yahoo boys by engaging them in their best positive ways by asking them to develop apps, and the state government will be a shareholder. Now, developing app for what? That's another question. So if they are developing app, they should develop app for positive use and positive mind and morals. They should, set a standard. But there is nothing, wrong with being tagged as a Yahoo, because when SARS and was disturbing all these, boys, you look neat, they will, attribute you to a Yahoo boy. They will attribute you to a fraudster if you look, too flashy. But that's not the narrative. Now, their mindset of making money is what is another, thing that we need to puzzle, because by so doing, as Agege said, they are creating employment for our children. Agege has said that they should, I don't know if they create app or develop apps. There are different apps for positive vibes. For instance, Instagram. They are part of the social media that pays YouTube, what's it called, Twitter. Those are platforms whereby if you can create content and your community, you understand, and know more about monetization and advert placement and learning how to create content. That is the yardstick. That's another way of engaging the youth. We have other apps that I don't know if they are recognized in Nigeria or Nigeria alone, because there's this app called Cowrie or Derba that they use in chatting just like WhatsApp. And notwithstanding, this is a narrative from Agege. Agege made the promise on Wednesday, November 30th, 2022, during the party's word-to-word governorship campaign in the Ýàhòò North local government area of Delta State, Ýàhòò, Ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀-Òkú, and Ýàhòò communities. And he said, we're going to harness the potentials and the ingenuity of the Yahoo boys by engaging them in their positive and best positive ways by asking them to develop apps, and the state government will be a shareholder. By so doing, we are creating employment for our children. Well, a journalist noticed in 2020, if you measure cybercrime as a country, it will be the world's third largest economy after the United States and China. That's because its predicted costs alone by 2025, in terms of understanding its impact on our global economy, are likely to scale up to $10.5 trillion annually. Wow. Now, the reactions from many people, because it's not everybody that can really understand, can comprehend and quickly understand what Agege is trying to say. Well, according to Sonny Usman, he says the Yahoo boys are after quick money and hard currency, not this your myopic mindset. You think say Yahoo boys now maize? Wow. But it's a good vision. My only problem with it is that it does not solve the problem of mass youth and unemployment in Delta State. Well, if we're going to pursue this, the time will not permit us to go further. Well, this is where I'm going to draw the curtain. I like to share views in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe and also like and share. Thanks for listening, and God bless you.